Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time here, hi, nice to see you. My name's Lauren. Thanks for coming. I'm sorry I forgot to post. I didn't forget to post. I just neglected posting on Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday because those are all the days that I said I was going to post. I didn't say that, but I put that on my about page and I kind of decided that to myself, so you might not know that, so this might just be another video or something. But I did not post this last week and I'm so sorry about that. I was super busy because if you couldn't tell, I am somewhere different. I'm on vacation currently. I am in Florida right now, at the beach, so you probably can't tell because I'm this bright orange wall is behind me, but I'm a bit sunburned right now. So yeah, I'm on vacation. I was busy packing and, driving from Texas to Florida. So, I'm so sorry about that. I really do try to post as often and as regular as possible. The funny thing is, if you know me personally, or just random facts about me, I hate the color orange. And this room just happens to be the brightest, most highlighter orange color possible. So yeah, that's pretty funny. I mean, it might be hard to tell, but it's legitimately bright orange. I mean, of course, you know what? It's a place to stay. I'm not gonna oh my gosh, I hate it just because it's orange, but I was just it was just kind of funny. So I actually just tweeted a little bit ago about how God has answered some of my prayers, because if you don't know, I'm a Christian and I'm not gonna shy away from that. That's part of me, it's part of my life. So I'm gonna talk about it from time to time. I'm not gonna only talk about that, but as it is a part of me, I will discuss it. So I'm not gonna force it on anyone, but I was talking with some of my friends and one of them said how God has done so much for our friend group just this past summer, and I was just you know what, I kind of sat back and I was you know what, that's so right, and true, because I had been wanting and praying for so many things, and when I just sat back and thought about it, I just realized how God pulled it all together. He allowed not everything I wanted to happen, but he painted my path for me, if that makes sense. Because last year was my last year in high school. I was a senior last year, and so that was very stressful for me. My anxiety was at an all-time high. I was experiencing things I had never experienced before, and but luckily I was able to get help for that, and that's why this summer I really wanted to get back on the right path, not only spiritually but also mentally, because I needed to strengthen those two things. And ever since summer started, my anxiety has gotten a lot less intense and it's diminished quite a bit. I still have it, obviously, but it's just not as bad as it was during that time. And a lot of things that I had been hoping for, that I and praying for, I finally got, as you guys saw, I got a car, and that it was truly a gift from God and an answer to prayer that I was able to get that car and have that to transport me around and all that stuff. So pretty much just a lot of things that I had been stressing out and worrying about had I didn't figure them out, but the path to the answer was laid out for me, if that makes sense. And so pretty much what I want to talk about was just to know that no matter what you're going through, that in the end everything is going to be okay. In the end, God is going to figure it out for you. You don't have to figure it out. You don't have to know all the answers, because God does. And like I said, in the end, everything works out, and he doesn't waste pain. And trust me, I've been through a lot of things, and there were definitely times where I'm just I can't take this anymore. I cannot, do this anymore. I definitely understand when it's hard, but I definitely think it's worth it. And I always use this analogy because I had heard it in church before, that sometimes the trials and the difficulties in life are like storms. They come through, they come and go. Sometimes they're bigger and more intense and last a bit longer. Sometimes they're just like a little sprinkle of rain and come and go, quicker. And those are like the trials in our lives. Those are the difficulties in our lives. And we all have them, and they come in all sorts of different shapes and sizes and for different frequencies of time, but we all have our own storms in life, and we all have to go through them. But the way I think about it is that storms, are like rain in the real world. How rain helps make plants grow, and in that same way, storms in our life, the trials, help us grow, if that's closer to God, if that helps us grow in our own personality and build our strength up inside of ourselves, both of those things. And so I truly think that God doesn't waste pain. Like, I just don't know how I can explain this, because it might be hard if you're going through something difficult right now, but you can't go throughout life just being happy all the time, because then you wouldn't be able to appreciate it as much. So you have to go through hard, difficult things to be able to appreciate those happy moments. But I guess what I'm trying to say is that God doesn't waste pain on any of us, and that He is right alongside with us when we're going through all of that, and that He has a purpose behind it. He's not going to just do something to us just to do it. He's going to do something to us to help us grow in our spirituality, in our, in ourselves, any sort of thing that it might be. He doesn't do anything without reason, He wants the best for us, and so sometimes He takes us through storms a bit longer because He wants us to grow a little bit more. Anyways, I don't know, I'm kind of just rambling. I guess what I'm trying to say is just that I'm kind of just repeating what I had said, what I posted on Twitter. I tweeted a lot of things about this, and so it just kind of inspired me to make a YouTube video about it, because I know not everyone follows my Twitter. It sees that, so I thought I would just post a YouTube video about it. But if you've been praying for something, there are still things that I'm praying for and hoping for that may never happen. And but that's not on me to decide. And that's what I've heard before, is God always answers our prayers. It might not be in the timing we want or the way we want, but He does. And He does everything. He has the best intentions for us. And so no matter what you're going through, He is right alongside you, and He loves you. And I love you too. So, I don't know, I'm sorry for rambling. I don't know if that made any sense, but I hope that was encouraging in some form or way. And if you enjoyed this video at all, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below for more if you haven't already. And until my next video, bye!